I probably, in hindsight, should have gone for the medical station Mark II here, since I'm a little bit ways off from getting our training pods up, because that requires big money, but is absolutely worth it. Like, timing the transition into your training pods are like the biggest thing that you have to worry about in this. All right, there's our suggestion box, 2,000 bucks, extra kudosh, both of which are worth it. And yeah, we still get that. End of the school year. Oh yeah, the awards. Let's see how we did. 100% pass rate. Almost a B. That's not too bad. Boyd, research generated country. Yeah, so by having a researcher, you're going to get the research reward each time. Campus of the year. All right, room attractiveness is good. Not too bad. We're missing out on we'll get the rising staff once we get the training pods. I prefer that's exactly why, Neil. I prefer the the health buff for those, so I want to attract people outside. Also, it declutters the hallways. Let's see, staff satisfaction. That's fine. Queen of Clubs, we'll get there with that, and the relationships, we'll get there with that. All right, manage courses. Yeah, we have a bunch of extra bonus students, which means we could go higher with our fees, but also, get that for the 108% learning rate. And yeah, this is working out perfectly. Now, what we do need is another teacher, because right now our extra teachers, one of them is actually researching. So I think Pam's a pretty good... I think it might be like a sliding scale, like how much research is expected per year or per campus level. So as your campus level goes up, that might go up. It might be worth it for us to push our campus level up higher, because then we could take on another subject in theory here, because we now have access to smell my cash loans, which is really powerful. Yeah, you know what? We can push for our next bit here. We don't want to get money wangling up too much higher, but we can get into other stuff. With a 25, we could get into funny business. I do like me some funny business. I might go funny business here. And actually the numbers work out quite nicely between these two. Now for funny business, there's a little bit extra here. There's 2 slots of the science lab. So that gives us a hook to get into something else here. Hey, Jetstream. So we could hook that into gastronomy, because that fits it nicely. School of Thought has a one, because it has a bunch of science classes, but then a 1 extra. So this is basically hooking it into the funny business side. Now, granted, we'd need to get into and get hooks for everything else. Internet history might be a good one, because that shares both of these rooms. Yeah, so we can do a nice build up to School of Thought with an internet history, and then get into that to fill in both of those hooks. I think that's going to be the path I go for this one. But yeah, we do definitely want to get up some extra so we can take on at least level 1 funny business, just to get a little bit extra of our class in there. So let's start building. What else do we want to start building? We could go student lounge. That's not too bad an idea. Yeah, if we make this longer, the student lounge would work out perfectly. Because what's the long lounge looking at right here? There, no, that's the Union. Student lounge, long lounge, here we are. Yeah, so 5 by 3. If we place it like that, it shrinks our hallway to an unacceptable level. Actually, if we place it like right back here, this could make a central island, like flip it around like this. That's actually a lot better. Okay, so let's expand this. And then that should, the long lounge will push us over there. And again, it'll be a place for people to chill and they're near a bathroom. I'm going to probably have to unlock a bunch of stuff just to make it work. All right, so we know we need, oh man, this is going to be kudosh heavy as hell. Ugh. Do I want to spend the kudosh to make the long lounge work? Not particularly, because that's 300 kudosh for these three key items, plus another 50 for the milkshake keg. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We can do something else. Not sure I'm feeling private tuition. We could get an early pastoral support, but I'm not in a rush for that. I mean, we could get our science room going, because we know we're going to need a science room and also another lecture hall. Actually, part of me, I'm not sure I want to get into it because we save up some extra points and we go straight into a 16, so maybe we don't. Maybe we just take on our second set here. That might be a smarter move rather than try and make the push. Oh yeah, send all teachers on break. That's a good point. Yeah, I should let summer run for a little bit. It also gives our medical building a chance to catch up on anyone else who had it outstanding. Worm. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so even though, so we're starting over with our kudosh here, but that also means we get to start over with our stuff here to earn more kudosh. So yeah, worms are going to be on the menu here. And that 50 kudosh, absolutely useful. If we can get the 300, I'm willing to deal with the student lounge because that will make them happier. Policies, here we go. Staff review, never. No raises after training. Not that we were training anybody. 20%, I like to put you at a 30% as a little incentive there. Yeah, we want to get everybody's. Shona, why don't you take a break too? Because you're not curing anybody right now. Yeah, we're gonna need to hire another teacher to be our. Ooh, Mandy McBoatface. Welcome aboard. Well, there's our level 7 campus anyway, but that's okay. So Mandy, yeah, 350 kudosh for the keg. No, actually, I thought I saw they cheapened it down to 50, because the milkshake keg's not even that good of an item. It was just kind of there because it fit. But yeah, I think I'm not going to invite the funny business students in for this year because I want to invite them in when they're at full force, rather than build out a whole bunch of stuff. The other thing is I can properly mark these as just yeah. All right, well, we'll deal with those next time because I want to make this only the money wangling thing here. And this one's the only that. All right. Okay, let's, I think all the teachers are rested. Oh yeah, we got to go and reprioritize. So Cameron, my friend, you are not teaching, you are research. You are our researcher. Everyone else should be good. 16 intake, good. Let's start the year. Horror films. Well, we get $500 for everyone so we're gonna get some of this money back. Plus energy is a good benefit. I do like the horror film. And yeah, right here in the middle is the perfect time for it. And this will help them rest up. Actually, it might be better later in the year. Nah, right here in December is fine. Big book, unlock in place. Yes. Absolutely worth it. And then let me turn on the environmental spiffiness lens here, because we want them, because the students hang out around these club objects, we want the area to be nice and pretty for them. We could also do the tree bench for some romantic. Yeah, and we'll get a few more. We'll get a U plant here. That way they get their environmental skills out at the same time. Yeah, I know. Well, that's assuming like all the Pashos have a personal want to see that movie, which I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to, but there should be at least enough of them that want that movie that I'll get paid for it. But yeah, here's the other reason why I went with the Pashos. Notice how I didn't have to build any new student rooms? That's kind of the reason. Training Pod 2, get. We start a research for the OmniCure 2. Claim rewards. Excellent. And actually, what we might do, I might get into the training pods now, because we can start pre-training up our both our money wangling teachers, but also our funny business teachers, and get them going. Yeah, we're getting the pod next, I think is the correct answer. But yeah, we need to get into training pods at this point. So let me remind myself of the training pod size. 6x4. We could put it right here for this middle segment. Yeah, and actually we like it right near here, so yeah, something like this would be good. And then we can expand this out for more classrooms over here, or actually more classrooms over here would probably be better. Oh yeah, we don't want a new campus building, we want to expand the current one. I'm holding off on taking that new that loan until I absolutely have to. Because the Smell My Cash loan is expensive, but you generally have to go take that one. I need one more. Because I want this to be a too long twofer. I could go this way and just make our hallways a little bit irregular in shape, but I'm kind of already committed to the bit. So let's just wait for one semester here, or one thing here. Extra campus entrances. Yeah, I could see that. Like an extra one down here, just because it kind of flows with everything. But yeah, here's the new class getting educated at the boosted thing here. Environment, go for it. Once we get to a level 15, I'll go back and make sure and get all of our rooms up to level 5 so that we can meet this requirement. And we're going to need the extra class in there in order to get the monthly profit goal anyway. Yeah, that's true, Nat. I reject that level of cheese. I do like to cheese the game a little bit, but when it gets that much, it's like, it's just a bit much, you know? Boy, we're just getting pooped on by everybody here. Yeah, money wangling, charming weather. I wonder if that means we might be occasionally getting invasions of... oh, look at that library go. Look at all the money we're making from that library. Yeah, I mean, I want to have hooks into computer and science, but I have a different means of going for those. I have a different set of classes planned. Okay. So I'm gonna wait till the next tick because I don't want to take the loan and get hit immediately for that. And then I will start up my stuff, my training pod. And once we get bigger, I'll also probably introduce the napping club into the mix. Because I do really like the nap club. I know, not much to see over here. Okay, we got our cash money. Now we take our Big McLarge loan. Also, never take it at the 250. Take it at the 200. It's more manageable that way. All right, let's get our training room down. It is time we bite the bullet and get this thing, because it is so powerful. Oh yeah, we got to unlock a few things here. We got to unlock you. We got to unlock brain. Oh, the brain jars are 500 kudosh. Well, darn. Okay, well, I mean, that does cut down on the cost of it, but I kind of wish I'd have those. All right, so now let's get back into that. So we got our monitors, we just don't get our brain jars. We do want to mark you for upgrade. And actually, let me grab my upgrader here, Butterfly Mama. I want you specifically upgrading that right now. Awesome. Check it. And now, here's a little tip here, is we're going to actually take on funny business now. Even though we're not going to be able to start running students with it. It allows us to start hiring teachers for it and thus start training for it. Ooh! Lallygagger's actually perfectly fine. And Philip Odyssey's also really good. Alright, well, Philip, what I'll probably do... Yeah, because that one staff member, we do need an extra person to train up, and I kind of want to hire them now. Even though that's going to do some awful things for our finances, but yeah, having a level 3 comedic timing right from the get-go is pretty good. But you know what? We can always get comedic timing up later. We don't need to overspend on our stuff. All right. Now, since we didn't use that much money from our big loan, we can pay off some of the others, like our Swindles loan here. Now, here's the other trick: is if we take both Swindles and 2 Point, and we have more than 50K in the bank, we can actually immediately pay off Smell My Cash to get that 15% interest rate off our thing here. All right, Santa, thanks for coming by, and absolutely, this will be on YouTube. Yeah, that's true, but I do a little extra manual manipulation to make sure, and I'm okay with them doing that. Besides, we can only upgrade them by 1 level anyway at this point because we have to research those upgrades. But we'll get a nice high-level funny business teacher for next year's enrollments here. And yeah, we can get you to level 2. And ideally, we want to try and get you to level... What's level 3 going to take? 20 more. We'll try to get you to level 3. So that we can just get that right off the bat. Mayoral, good. Extra money, extra kudosh. 2 money wangling applications. That's always good. I'm going to let him finish before I restart the training for this person. I'm actually going to stick you in the break room for just a hot minute. And also, we got to name you. Dana Black. There's the invasion. We do need to get the one thing with invasions is you need to keep your janitor that fights them off topped off, because the security level needed to fight them off it grows with your campus level. So he's a little bit behind this. I mean, I think he'll still be decently effective. Wow, look at all of those personal wants for this movie. Okay. Yeah, this movie definitely paid for itself. Oh, and these are different kind of invaders, so it's just whatever invaders. Okay, we finished that off. So we start upgrading this one. Let's just let's let them get their refreshment. Yeah, it definitely works to minimize the amount of time you're floating that smell my cash loan. What do you want? Oh, yes. Flat flower planter. Don't mind if I do. Certainly worth it. All right, so our he's a little bit harder. We're running out of toilet space here. What do you want? Student lounge party. Not yet. All right, we got him. 10,000 bucks. I'll take it. Promoted to senior teacher. And yeah, because we leveled it up, we can get them to a 4. If we can get our class rank up a little bit more, we can get them to a 5. Oh yeah, no, later in the game you don't need loans at all. And also we need more janitors. Iron Bladder Rapid, welcome aboard. Why don't you make it so that our students can actually use the bathroom? Because having 0 toilets available is no bueno. All right, we got our upgraded training pod, which means we can start upgrading or training up a secondary weak bladder, no. Gross iron bladder, no. Sioux volcano, no. We could hire you as well, weak bladder, not so much. Well, in that case, we you know what? We start training our security person, because we need to keep their levels up with the increasing. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else that we're missing? No, but that's okay. All right, I don't think we're quite at the level where we can, oops. Not the loans, not that. Hang on. Game. There we go. Yeah, we need 2 more of these to advance Funny Business up, but at the moment, Funny Business is fine because we can just engineer a 16 this way. That also means that, well, actually, we have a little bit more training that can be done. Comedic timing 2. I like to bring them, and also inspiration. Inspiration 2. We can get their ancillary skills up and running, even if we can't get the main skills up and running. Aw, don't leave it hanging. Come on. There we go. Don't quite have the cash for that, but that's okay. We will start our next research project, though. Training Pod 3 or Lectern 3? I kind of want Lectern 3 because it's so important. Then we'll actually upgrade the research itself and then the others. All right, now we go inspirational. Because the first 2 levels are so cheap, but they fire off almost decently well. It's worth it to get level 2 comedic, level 2 inspirational. All right. We might as well train you up in Security 4, which is as high as we can go given our campus level. Just so that we have somebody who can very reliably knock out. Where are you going? Oh. All right. Well, you can hop back on when you're good and ready. Accept. Environmental inspection. Go ahead. Level 9 campus level up. Okay, so we need to get to level 10, ideally by the end of the year, so that we can get our next level of funny business going. Gonna venture into marketing? Maybe? Not right now, because I'm leapfrogging into the full things. Marketing's better if you have a level 1 class that you want to get full students for. So not right this second. Plus, we're getting all these student assessment events, so that kind of works out for us. Once we get this research point done, what do you want? All right, time to bite the bullet and get the morsel men. And also, let's time to bite the bullet and just place another pair of these. Yeah, we can upgrade you. And then we'll get the palpitations while we're at it. Because actually, morsel men's, like, it doesn't give you anything special compared to palpitations, which at least give you a little bit of a run speed boost. Where's palpitations? I should probably just text search. There you are. Oh, we don't have the kudosh for that. Fair enough. We'll start with just morsel men for now. I do at some point need to get my 500 so I can get the brain jars to supercharge those, but for now we'll live. Yeah, I wish. Marketing was so much more powerful in hospital. 100% agreed. All right. So I think what we're going to do here, I think I let Dana off the hook here. We got to get Dana back in here. What do you want? Fancy hat stand. I can do that. Put you right here at the corner. All right, extra kudosh, 2 applicants. Excellent. Once this person's done, I'm going to grab one of my my researchers and pull them off so that I can get them up and... Oh, don't tell me you're taking... Oh, no, you're done. Okay, good. Dry mouth, squeaky clean. All right, is there a replacement money-wangling person with better traits? That should work out nice. Hey, Brozong. Yeah, construction and just letting your teachers relax and your students also heal up. Honor roll? No, we're not getting into student unions. Please and no thank you. All right, now that let's see what we're doing for assistants. If there's any new replacements. I generally don't train up my assistants. This one's way too expensive because of the extra wasted skills there. You don't need speed. Another level 4 guard, but they're going to be expensive. What do you got for me? Level 1, never mind. I might just grab my librarian, Sanet, throw her in for a little training. You don't need to go too crazy with that, but the first couple levels have the most effect. All right, you're done with money wangling 3, so you can get into 4, and they can go all the way up to 5. I don't remember if you can repair during the summer. I think they can clean objects during the summer, but I'm not so sure about repairing. All right, we're looking pretty good about being able to get to campus level 9. Yeah, set up event. 12 people agree, so you know what? We're going to do horror film as a regular thing. Not this year, though. So, you know what? I'm not gonna say no, and that'll last till next year, and then next year. Yeah, upgrades. You're right. At least we're not getting it while we're having a environmental inspection. We do have one training scheduled. Oh, Cameron's taking a break. Fair enough. Shona. We can boost Shona up. Also, I like getting Butterfly Mama up. I like training up my mechanics at the very least. Internet history bookcase for an assignment. We can do that. I'm going to have to unlock that, but we can do it. We're also going to need to unlock the science. Spy school, robotics, internet history. I forgot that the Pashos need that other bookcase while we're at it. We are going to need the extras for our funny business, but that's okay. Complete. All right. I guess we're going to have to get into private tuition at some point. But we wait for the end of the year. I think we're going to, this coming year, we're going to have to start getting into outdoor food and drink stalls, which is going to require more kudosh. Senior teacher, good. Get in there, more training. And no more training, never mind. All right, let's see how we did here. All right, 100% pass rate, 84% exam rates, that's good. Dana Black, rising staff, good. Cameron for the research, good. Campus of the year. All right, we got a bunch more too. Cutting edge and student choice, excellent. Extra money, extra kudosh. All right, now we can set up our event and set you up here. And now, you know, I'm going to make it a recurring event. Money wangling teacher. No. Scheduler. We do not need more than that many teachers. That is not how things work around here. And we do boost up funny business. So funny business goes up and down to you. And then money wangling. Why, in the middle of a break? Yeah, they have internet history. All right, so science lab and an extra lecture theater. Oh, and actually it looks like the problem sorted itself out, so that's good. I think it's because we had too many students coming in is why they were asking for another teacher. Okay, now we're going to probably need to take a little more loans to get our science stuff going. Also, how many students are we having pending here? Next year's students, 48. All right, so we don't need another dorm room yet because they can hold 50. Yeah, let's do our classes down here. So we're gonna build out down here. I'm also probably gonna put another door over here to just let people in more easily and out more easily. Now I have a feeling we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff in the science lab that is going to be needed. That's the gastro lab. Well, let's build it by itself. See what we can get out of it. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, momentum. Oh, that's only 30. But also, we also need the microscope. I'll unlock them when they are needed. We do need the science station. That one's pretty easy to get early on. We'll get a couple of posters. Just to gussy up the room a little bit. Yeah, they fixed it. It's just a yeah. I haven't seen anyone yelling at me for pastoral problems, so I haven't built the pastoral room yet, but we'll get there. We also need another lecture theater. We're probably going to need to take a loan for that, but that's okay. I'd prefer not to take Smell My Cash, but I think we're going to have to at the 2NE. Actually, you know what? Here, we repay those. We take those, we repay that, and now we got a little bit more. We refreshed our two lesser loans. We need to move this. We might actually need another one of these. Yeah, put you over here. Lecture hall, clone it. Not quite wide enough. Let's widen the hallway because I do like my two wide hallways. There we go. And now with the two lecture halls, this one is only money wangling. This one is only funny business. So they don't cross-pollinate and mess up our scheduler. And actually we have 15, so we can just go right in and say, hey, actually, you know what? Here's what we do. Scooch you over down this way. You scooch over by 1. Because I do want the bathroom centrally located, which is much better right there. Now with 2 classrooms here, we do need more decorative items. I want to start the upgrade to this sooner rather than later, but I'd rather get a round of refreshments here. All right. Yeah, we do need to think about a private tuition person, which again, since they fixed the queue problem, private tuition's a little bit better too. We'll want someone who is has level 1 of one level 1 of the other, and then the rest of their skills are all private tuition. Ooh, Leonard Tingle. Sorry, Shona. Well, I'm going to replace you with another instance of yourself, Shona. All right, 16 and 16. Before I start the next year, I'm going to take a real quick break to use the facilities. I will be back in a flash, so stick around. I'll be right back.